And good morning, people. Welcome back to HyperDimension Neptunia Rebirth 1. Last time we went through the Gravidae's ruins and then to the Gunbreak underground cavern because, well, items, very useful items, were found and needing to be made. So first things we need to do is, well, go to Planetary. Because we've got this question mark person over here for a medal we got quite a while back now, at the beginning of last part, and we get the SC drive. Anything good? 4 yellow, 4 blue? It's okay, I guess. What I really need though is red. Red is very useful item areas that I want at the moment. Gained experience up, gained item things up. Yeah, red is where I want it, but can't have it at the moment. Guild. I actually need to go and get 2 more of those. Okay. Let's pick those up. Nothing special there, I don't think. I didn't actually check. I probably should have done that. Let's see. Crystal Skull was for healing grass. Yeah, it's a healing item, so it's not totally unwanted, but it's not amazing either. And the other one was Cracktails, getting a reflex, which heals skill bind, I think it is. So again, nothing too absolutely amazing there. Do have some quests which I actually need to go and pick up and see if I can fix. Poison position, venomous thread. I have 12, so I can do that one, and it does give an intellect booster. And that's about it. Okay. Let's just pick it up, have it cleared, and done. Speaking of venomous threads, plans. Item plans, to be specific. Well, not items plans, but I picked up the anti-venom, which I needed the venomous thread for. I have enough for the panacea. I just need to find where the phantom wings are. I need to buy a couple of energy fragments. Weapon wise, I can now do the soda. I did pick up the 2 palpitations, so let's go and find out what that is. It looks like a weapon for Compa, just by the fact it's in the shape of a syringe. Armor, time bangle, and I need 1 Galestone. Seriously, 1 Galestone. Where were the Galestones again? Give me a moment. Galestones are in Halo Mountain. Make sure you don't have new items on, otherwise you will not find them, just so you know. Okay, armor, time bangle. Put it to the shop. So I need to buy 2 of those, or at least 1. Anything else? Gunbreak underground cavern. I picked up the add enemies and the item change. Item change needed 2 numb jellies. The add enemies needed the crab shell from the area before. Still haven't got the Gravidae's ones, but I believe that's you get them in Lowee, and I can't actually go to Lowee right this moment. So let's go and pick up these time bangles. Time bangles increase SP. Not by enough to really matter, considering how much defense I would lose. Yeah. So just pick up the one. Yeah, this is the XL Lance that I picked up. It is not bad. It is, but outside of Vitality, the Testament just is so much better. Although I haven't actually looked at how big the range is on that, so I can't say if it's any better on range. Soda, pretty much not really worth it. I've got the alkaloid, which is so much better for her. Considering how late I got that weapon, it's pretty mediocre. Hero drinks. Restores 20% of an ally's HP and 1,500 SP. Those actually aren't too bad. I'm not going to buy any because I believe I'll likely have some found later. But that's not too bad. It's not amazing, but it's not too bad. PSP charges, portable SP charges, 40% of an ally's SP, which is fairly nice. Let's just fill up them. So anti-venom, anti-paralysis, antivirus. Restores the condition and 30% of the HP value, which is fairly nice actually. Having a heal and a status remover is usually a very good combo, and the price sort of reflects that, being 5,500 credits per. I do need some energy fragments. I've got 6 of those. I do need some life fragments. Buy 5 of those. The energy fragments for the item increasing, and I think that's pretty much it for the moment. So back to the plans system. Credits up. Hello. And the treasure hunter. Hello. These 3 are likely not going to be removed anytime soon, because why would you want to? There is no downside to having these plans equipped at all. Sure, I'm getting them at the end of chapter 4, so it is fairly late when you really want them, but still always useful, and this game goes on for quite a bit. Still need the silver bracelet, but I'm not really too worried. The items that come naturally in the shop are fairly decent, so I'm not worried about clans too much outside of the obvious XP up, credits up, and a few of the other things like the items, like the revival items. They are very nice. Okay, now that we've done that, I haven't actually received a combo attack in quite a while for these things, but the EX finishers, I'm getting quite a few. Yeah, I've got this Ruhana Slicer, which is a magic wind attack. Uh, this slid break, whatever this word is. Got super compression for her. Here I go. Yeah, have I actually got anything for you? No, I think you've got everything as well. Yeah. It's odd. There's nothing really on combo skills, but the EX finishes, there's quite a lot of them and they're continuing to come along. SP skills, I have picked up a 32-bit Mega Blade. We'll likely be seeing that sometime soon. Rainy Ratnapura for Vert. It is a physical attack, but she's got fairly decent physical damage, so it's not too bad. And this support, strength and vitality for one person. That's actually something that might be useful to put in place onto Vert. She doesn't have a great deal of vitality. She's better with magic defense mentality, but if it was intelligence and vitality, that would be the dream combination for her. Anything else? Intellect and mentality, okay. Nothing really. I don't think I've got any new EX drives either. Attacks, no. So that's that done. And now that we've done that, let me just get that out of the way so I don't lose what I've just did. There are still areas I need to go to. There's a few I need to still create, but let's get back to the story. Let's go to Lowee, shall we? Yeah, we need to go to the hideout to find out why it's been attacked, by whom. Well, we know the whom. It's the Lowee Basilicom, led by Arfois. It's in the city next to where we met. So, what, we had to go through the Lowee snowfields before we got to where Financier found us and then directed us back to the Basilicom in Lowee. No assurance of safety on that route. Well, it's away. So the Hyrule snowfield. Seems there's quite a few game references in this world, isn't there? Virtual Forest, I believe, is Virtual Fighter. Zika, I believe, is one as well. Yeah. I believe Westwind Valley is a reference to something as well, but I'm not certain what. And of course we know what Halo Mountain is, the MS Mountain is, and the what is now the Hyrule Snowfield, which has cool boys, cold girls, Lowee defense guards, ice golems, and the king crab. But first, let's go to the guild and accept some quests. Strong crab. We need to defeat 2 king crabs for that. one, and that had a special item. And perish all who have everything. Some cold girls and cool boys, which is easy enough. Strong crab, test chips. Okay, I'm still not sure what these items do, but I'm sure they do something. So, yet another snowfield. Oh well, items here. There is a couple of things. In the hidden items, there's a princess coat and some white cat ears for Blonde. So, doing the, of course, there's no guarantee to get them because you only get one per map, but it's still some items you might want to pick up. This is pretty much the same as the Lowee snowfield, except we've got that little outcropping over here. Yeah, this is a slightly bigger map. Ice crystals, nice. And
lucky.
Missanger of Joy. Is that a weapon? No. Armor? No. Ah, it's an ornament, so... Phoenix wings and hyena pelts. I have not seen a hyena pelt at all, so I have no idea. But let's ignore that for a moment and have a look at these enemies.
Now's my chance. It is finally my turn.
So we've got the Ice Golem here, the Cold Girl, which is a reskin of the Miss Clyde earlier, and the Lowee Defense Guard, which is a reskin of the Lowee Guard, which was in the Lowee Snowfield. Oh well. So let's just beat these up. Vert, I think you're going to come in handy.
Finally!
Yeah, I am still a highish level compared to the enemies here, but we all know that that doesn't mean too much when we come up to the really dangerous enemies. The weak ones, yeah, you can get through them easier. The strong enemies, they're a different matter.
My turn. Here I come. My turn.
So I would like to get my EXE drive gauge up.
Victory!
Pink ribbons, which are drops from, I believe, the Cold Girls. But we'll have a look once we actually get some things. There it is.
Whoa! What's this?
Okay, I wasn't expecting that as the first one. I was expecting something like healing pods or something. But the white cat is. I remember I said something about the Mystic Cat not being sort of going with her white theme. What white cat is, though, definitely do. So we're going to have them. They don't do anything outside of... I've just changed her appearance, but there you go, Blonde. Have some white cat ears.
That worked out good. It is finally mine. Here I come. My turn! I'll win again next time.
Iron fragments, they drop from the Lowee soldiers. And Cold Girls apparently heal. So you might want to clear those out. Although it's just the base heal, it's not high heal, which is 70%. It's the base heal, which is 30%. So it's not too bad, but it is annoying sometimes.
Easy peasy. Gonna
Now,
end
what
this
shall I
quick.
do? I guess...
Okay, something I do need to do. Change that for Hot Edge. Thunder doesn't actually do that well against the enemies here for some reason. I'm assuming that Hot Edge will, considering there's a bit of snow on the ground. Silver ore. And over here,
Lucky.
some white pigment. Nothing special there.
Easy peasy. Gonna
It's
end
my
this
turn.
quick.
So, the single cool boy that we've seen so far, likely not that special.
Prepare quickly.
And they're gone.
My best action now is... finally!
Yeah, they do the cold girls do ice tornado. I believe 30 only took damage because Blanc has ice resistance,
Here you go!
but I'm not certain. Hot Edge, yeah, Thunder Edge was doing 100 damage, Hot Edge is doing 800. However, I just did so much more with the net break there.
Should do the trick. I'll win again next time.
Strangely enough, I think the ghosts are more are stronger against magic attacks than physical. So there is that. Anything else around here? I believe the crab is just open over the ridge here. And it is very hard to see items in this sort of snowfield. Magic ice stones? I believe that's what's dropped by these.
I'll take care of this.
It's my turn. How's this?
Prepare quickly. How was my power?
No, apparently not. The ice golems drop ice crystals, not magic ice stones. So, there's something. There are a lot of items which are harvest only, though, so that might be one of them. Let's pick the item up.
Lucky.
The drive hammer. That is likely a weapon for Miss Blanc. Frozen scales, hyena pelts. Again, I haven't seen any hyena pelts, but at least I've got the turtle shell ready. Refresh herbs, nice. They are quite useful. And I think that's pretty much it. Do seem to have the event area over there though. So let's not go too close. Because I do want to find out
It's my turn.
what I'm missing from enemies. And at the moment I've only faced one cool boy, which is pretty light on the enemies.
Prepare yourself. I suggest not underestimating the power of a goddess.
Level up. Ooh, level up.
Okay, that's that done. Apparently Compa just got a new SP skill. Heaven Demon, physical attack. Well, that actually makes her options a little bit better, but not by much, because she is physical pretty much only in terms of her abilities. Although her intellect isn't too bad still. She does have no magical combo skills. So you can't just use her for that in battles. The crab. But before we go on to that, let's have a quick look at enemy data. The Hyrule Snowfield. Cool boys just drop one item. Cool girls do drop an additional item, okay. And no data for the king crab because I haven't faced it yet, it's right in front of me. So we need the cool boy and the cold girl items. Easy enough, and I do need to defeat 2 of these crabs anyway.
I won't retreat just because the enemy looks strong.
How strong is this thing?
It is
it
time
something
for
I
you
can
to
do?
shine.
It was
Let me end this.
B on the skill on the whole quest thing, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Too slow.
Finally!
Yeah, not too bad.
I'm going to be serious now.
Transformation complete.
I don't want to do this too many times, so getting its item would be nice on the first time, so I don't have to wait a long time, because I don't want to waste too much SP doing transformations.
Taking this serious. Heading in. It's my turn. It's on now. Processor unit set complete.
I wonder if this is the same as the crab I faced earlier and weak against magic more than physical.
Yeah.
Well, it's weak against paralysis. But it certainly looks like it's strong against physical.
I will not let you have it your
And
way.
it does heal for 4,000.
Too slow.
I'm ready anytime. Don't get your hopes up,
I'll finish
scum.
this.
With it paralysed though, this is pretty much ridiculous.
Going in deep. Are you ready?
I'm ready anytime.
And if it stays
Here I come. Don't get your hopes up,
I'll finish
scum.
paralysed, I am... Yeah, this fight is...
Too slow.
Once it's got been paralysed, it's ridiculously easy.
Variable range. Are you ready?
I'm ready anytime. Yeah, like that.
It's my turn. I will not let you have it your way. A victory of beauty, do you not think so?
And large pincer. I actually need 2 of those. Okay, so hopefully I'll get them both on the 2 crabs I need to defeat. And yeah, new records on max combo and max damage. Combos, from what I've seen, end once the enemy has taken a turn and done any action. Same with the max damage, same with the combo damage. The enemy there didn't get a turn that did any sort of damage. That does include 0 damage, by the way. So I just got 103 hits in for free and pretty much 131,000 damage over the course of that fight. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to beat that anytime soon, but I will beat that because the damage in this seems to be scaling up fairly quickly.
My, it looks like my breath's leveled up too.
Really, Vert? You just did that?
What is this power?
Well, you can definitely say Vert isn't shy. Right, so basically what I'm going to go and do is fight another one of those. Dust Strike, 3 EXE gauge, wind physical. It isn't that bad. Just the physical aspect of the skill sort of brings it down, and the fact you need 3 EXE gauges filled. 1 and 2 seem to be the good level of the things then, so you can get damage in once you've built up your gauge a bit. When it gets to the 3, it's a wonder if you want to do it, because at that point doing an EXE drive skill for that 1 gauge and then rebuilding it, I would actually say is a better trade-off. Yeah, I would say that it's a much better trade-off to do an EXE drive skill, then rebuild it and then do another one in a fight if necessary, than using a 3 gauge skill and what will likely become 4 gauge skills in the future, because we've got 4 gauges. I believe that the 4 is the max. Yeah, I feel that's a better trade-off, but it's something to play with and see what happens later on, because it takes a while to build the gauge up anyway. Anyways, I'm going to go searching for items off of enemies, and I'll be back around here for the event. So yeah, I'll be back in a few moments. I likely won't do the event in this what's it called, episode, but I can at least show what the items I got from the cool girls, sorry, the cool boys are. So yeah, in a moment.
Too slow. Variable edge. Enemy eliminated. Mission complete.
Do you ever get a feeling when you are doing some searching for items that this item must be either extremely rare or you are doing extremely unlucky?
I'm not interested in levels, but I guess this is good.
Yeah, Blanc was what, 47 when I left earlier? Yeah. I did a search for trying to find the hidden princess coat for Blanc, but couldn't find it, so I gave up on that. That must be really rare. I found loads of cat ears, but not the princess coat. The other things I found, well, slightly less interesting things. I would have liked the coat, but I'm not going to obsess over it just yet. The Cold Girl drops spell ribbons. That, I believe, is a item for Blonde as well, so we'll have a look at that in a moment. Frozen cloth for the cool boys as well. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, I've got another set of white cat ears. I did find loads, but I was doing I was running through this area to find the item, and if I didn't get one I wanted, I just reloaded outside and then jumped back in. It's quicker than running out and then going back into the area. Very much quicker. And the other one was the bell ribbon, which I'm pretty sure we've seen a few of these in the on other characters. But I'm going to stick with the catties because better. I believe that's it though. I can't think of anything else that has popped up. So yeah, next time it's time to go into that event, and we're going to get introduced to a new mechanic. One I'm not entirely looking forward to be perfectly honest. But it's something that is coming up. Yes, in Chapter 4 we're getting a new mechanic. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.